News 8 at noon continues.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Joining us this afternoon, we have author Pam Sherman here with us. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Katrina.
Sure. Now, you have a new book out, The Suburban Outlaw, Tales from the Edge.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this. Where did you get the inspiration to write this book?
Well, the inspiration came from my suburban cornfield. We moved here from urban Washington, D.C., and I remember moving into a cornfield where I viewed my neighbor's picket fence, and I thought, oh, I'm going to lose my edge here. And yet, I have found that my horizons have been widened more by living in that suburban cornfield than they ever were living in an urban setting. And so that's why I termed coined the phrase, the suburban outlaw.
Makes sense. Now, you've been writing columns for a number of years.
Yes,
right?
and the book is a compilation of the columns, and put together, it tells the story of my transition from that urban setting to the suburban cornfield, and also about the concept of the edge, which my husband says I'm edgy, because I'm from Staten Island, New York. Like, that's not a bad thing, and I decided, I was thinking about it, I said it means I explore, dream, grow, and excite. And I think that's what defines suburban outlaws. They're out there doing something and making a difference. And
you've managed not to lose your edge, even living in Pittsford.
I think if you have a sense of humor, you're going to have an edge anywhere. And I think that's the most important thing. But you get to live, now I realize, in an absolutely beautiful cornfield.
We've got some video up on the screen now of a recent book signing you did. You've been doing a lot to promote this new book, traveling all over the country and world, right?
Yes, all over the world. There are suburban outlaws in places like Mexico, Morocco, New Jersey. I'll be in Atlanta next month speaking to a women's group. I speak to groups all over about what it means to really pursue your dreams, and I'm lucky enough to be able to come home to Rochester.
Yeah, and I'm sure they can take a lot from your story.
It's really been inspirational to me to hear all the stories of fellow suburban outlaws out there. They have a sense of humor, and I like to say you just have to do something, and that's going to make all the difference for you.
Sure. Where can people find the book?
Well, they can find it on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and in Wegmans. I'm absolutely thrilled that Wegmans is carrying the book.
Wonderful. Well, Pam, thank you so much for joining us today.